Greetings there, fellow carpenters. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Graveyard Keeper, Episode 12, Beaming with Pride. I'm asking for a spoiler. What is there something that I can sell that I will not regret selling? Is there something I have that, like, is safe to sell? Metal parts to the blacksmith. Okay, so iron is not finite? Firewood? Firewood seems smart. I'm going to sell firewood. That I can get behind. Because I haven't seen, like, there seems to be a rather ample but finite amount of iron available. Alright, so the other thing I want to do is I want to make some glass. So I'm going to put away the stuff that I currently have and then make some glass. I'll never run out of iron? Okay. Well, I could sell metal parts. I do have firewood, though, that I just have available to sell. And I'm close to my... Well, okay, 5 of 10 that I need for the first hive. How am I liking games like this? You know, it's really not my cup of tea, but, you know, I'm having fun. It's not a game that I would play in my own free time, I don't think. It's just not really my jam. But the same could be said for a lot of games that I play on stream. So... Actually, you know what? I was out of fuel. Water crafted a hand mixer, so the bucket I have is not the right water? And I would need a hand mixer. Oh, I did see increase the art space. In here. And I can afford that. That would probably be pretty helpful for me to get. Oh, empty the bucket. And now I have 20 water. Oh, okay. That's intuitive. Thank you, by the way. So let's make 15 glass. Or 5 glass. Whatever amounts of glass that I just queued up. Alright, what was it doing? Oh, it's astrologer time. What time does he show up at the lighthouse? I mean, he's obviously not there now, but I guess I don't really have a good understanding of, I was selling firewood? Yeah. Well, I was just selling anything to be able to afford those seeds, right? So it's sunup. He's there, sunup? Okay. Well, I'm gonna get mushrooms then. Nope, that's still not a mushroom, dude. Oh, he's right here. He's coming in. Good timing. I really wish I could just steal other people's crops. I mean, that farm right there is totally feral. No one is managing that farm. No one would miss it. I'm really happy that the berries chase my butt. You know? Make sure I don't fail to pick them up. Bishop is Pride Day? What's symbol is Pride Day? Is that yesterday? Is that the up arrow? I know they're supposed to be female and... Oh, Sunday. Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow. I call it Sunday because it looks like a sun. Here's the diary. Great. How many important things there must be in this book? Amazing. Task completed, and I got a silver story. I haven't felt this so alive for a long time. So how can I open the portal on Witch Hill? Let me see. You need to craft a spirit laser, but I don't know what a laser is. Sorry. It should be crafted on a pedestal in front of the portal. You need to craft it in 2 parts, an emitter and a barrel. And we have 3 parts of an emitter, the Mirror of Pride, Eternal Burning Coal, and Salty Fork. What about the second part? The second part of the book's text is covered with something sticky. I need to clean it off. I need some acid and restoration tools to clean it. So, I'm gonna guess this is kind of like ungame stuff, but where can I find the stuff? He wrote that his friends believe that all these things could be found in the town. I don't understand what this, but he wrote that they were the soul of the town. It sounds like a delusion to me. Magic, haha, what nonsense. If I were you, I'd start with something we can see. First, check out the pedestal near the portal. Second, try to get to the town. So I would need permission to get to the town. So about that acid, I gave up alchemy many years ago. It's a really dead-end occupation, but I think I know where you can get some acid. There should be an old woman in the swamp. She sold the chemical ingredients. Restoration tools? The Inquisition destroyed them all. Fools. They believe that only the past can bring harm and curses, but I think you might still be able to get some on the black market. Someone like Snake probably could help me. I should talk to Snake. Okay. And you have for sale paper, ink, etc. Okay, cool. Alright, back to what I was doing. Trying to get by... Okay, so the current priority is the seeds. And still is. Nope, I probably overate there. Hey, we're getting some glass. I can put food in the heart bar? Oh. So I can. I've, like, not touched the hot bar. I wanted to put my teleport stone down there, but it wouldn't let me. Which seems like the perfect thing to put on a hot bar, but, like, I guess not. Now, doing this, I probably should have tried to eat the hard labor food first, but whatever. I'm also probably going to break my axe, but again, whatever. Luckily, all this stuff grinds the red, which is what I need for the saw, which is what I need for the beams, which is what I need for the blockages, because, oh my god. People describe this game as a grind, and yeah, I get it now. Everything is like, oh, but wait, you have more grind to do first. It's like, Christ, dude. Now, is there a best place to sell this? Or is it just like, bring it to the Dead Horse? I'm gonna guess it's Dead Horse. So the conical flasks, I will make 6 of them. Grinding needs more grinding, needs more grinding, needs more grinding. Yeah, that seems to be my experience so far. Spread it around. If you sell all the pieces in one place, you get less. Alright, well, I'll see if... Oh. You sell me poop. Cool, that's good to know. You're the shepherd. What about you, Splinter? I don't know what your name is. Tress, that's right. You will buy my firewood at 3 copper apiece. All right, I'm going to check with the lumberjack and the dead horse. I want to see who gives me the best price outright. Oh, he won't even talk to me. All right, dead horse, what about you? Is it your lucky day today? No, okay, I'll come back later. 4 apiece. Ah. Cha-ching. All right, I have a little bit of money. Time to get those seeds. The answer, the game already gave me the answer for the grind. Yeah, zombies. I got that. I got that. It's just, in order to get the zombies, and we need the alchemy table and a whole bunch of other stuff. Everything requires something else, which requires something else, which requires time, money, investment, etc. 'Tis the grind, right? 'Tis the grind. So I do have cabbages growing. So let's get beet seeds. I'm assuming I need 4, so I'll go for 8. I'll get the whole shebang. So that's all the money I currently have. I'll get the beets in to the farm. And then I'm going to want more money for more cabbage seeds, I think. Okay, what the hell? It's already been... That seems strange. Alright, so we've got cabbages, beets. Yeah, I need more money for more seeds. Ah, but I'm getting my flasks. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm also 3/4 of the way to getting the beams, too. And tomorrow is prayer day, so I can possibly... I should make another cake so that I can study more red. Because I do have honey. I got honey from that one hive. So let's do that. Honey, pastry dough, berries, egg, jug. I don't think I need that all. Cake. Done. And put this stuff away. Alright, so the cake's coming out. I need to burn off some of my extra energy. It's unfortunate that... Oh, I should also take the carrot seeds and hemp seeds. It's unfortunate that, that I didn't manage to, get the better prayer yet. So the other thing is I need things to study for red. So pigskin paper I can study for red. Complex iron parts I could study for red. Nails. Pieces of stone. Wood planks. Cake made it so I got blue research out of it. Yeah, I'm trying to get blue as I get red. I'm trying to do like, you know, bang for my buck. Now, I'm gonna unlock this now, which is for the combo prayer. I just want to see what it costs. I'm also going to ignore my organization and just dump the billet and iron ingots in here. So glass I can study for it as well. That's good. And the firewood. Oh, hey, Bishop. So yeah, I want to try to get the best sermon I can. It seems reasonable to do. That combo prayer is the best one I know yet. Come on, dude. Just walk faster, man. Now he's, So this casual prayer is a faith times 2. Is that better than my casual prayer? No, my casual prayer is faith times 2. I don't see anything that is like faith 3. This here is faith 1 to 3. I don't know if that's better. It really, I guess, depends on the sermon faith. But it also gives me the perk cardinal. The church is not only a triumph of the spirit, it's also a number of buildings and properties. You've learned how to manage them. Oh, okay. So before I give my little sermon, we'll see what that costs. Wrong table. So the combo prayer is a book and... oh, it costs faith. Never mind. Alright, so let's just give the casual then. I didn't even pick up my cake. Hope it doesn't burn or rot or something. I'd like to say a few words. Our church is great. Nice. And let us pray for the blessing. Oh, look at that faith. Quality of the church went up, and I'm benefiting. I got 7. And the pews were kind of full. A lot more people. Yeah. Sheep. Ha ha ha. Little they know I am from the future. And I am here to fleece them. See, sheep, fleece, yeah. Okay. So let me go get the cake. It didn't burn because it magically can't. And then study a whole bunch of red stuff. Finally getting that circular saw, because that was ultimately the goal. And then I'll get back to buying the seeds for the plants. God, there's so much stuff. Red science. I don't know. Red tech points. I think they're just called like red points. Yeah, sorry for calling them stuff. The game calls them red points. It's different. I get. It's different. All right. So eat my cake. Boom. And study complex iron parts. Oh, yeah. All right, let's study nails. Hanukkah flasks. And, oh, can't do planks. I could do paper or stone. I'll do stone. So the good news is I have enough to get circular saw. Oh yeah. So I am going to build a saw and plant veggies. I'm going to build the saw first. I got the 200. The 2 hundos. I'm very happy about that. That was I managed to do it without like super grindy. Going the whole uber grind, which is good. because I would not have enjoyed grinding out that any other way. All right, we'll put the glass in alchemy. I'm trying to clear out my inventory a little bit because I think the next thing I need to do is to expand my yard. I don't think I'm going to be able to make a saw without doing that. So, 8 more complex iron parts, a bunch of iron planks, or wood planks. Oh, I don't have enough metal scrap for that. I'm going to do a run of ingots, and I'm probably going to promptly regret it. Because I'll probably want the advanced conical flasks. But whatever. If I have to make a second furnace, it would have to be an advanced furnace. So yeah, no, I would just wait. I would just wait. This is happening. That's going to take a while. So, question to you all. What tech to unlock next? So let's take a quick look. Anatomy and alchemy. I might go for embalming for better corpses, or embalming liquids. I would get embalming liquids. For theology, I would get power of faith, because it's the next thing that seems to lead to stuff. Although the carved grainstones, I'm sure, really help with grave. But yeah, I would work power of faith. Book writing, it would just be inventing stories. For farming in nature, I would go for gardener. And grape farming. I would get grape farming, because well, no, I could get both. I'd get both. For smithing, I would do weapons. For building, maybe woodcutter? Or precious metals? Yeah, probably precious metals. I would want graphite to be able to get steel. And then, yep. So, you guys vote on that. And I'm going to work myself unconscious here. Ooh, I still have a little energy left. I'll start another one and then go to sleep. You're digging the look? The with sans hair? Thanks. So now I just need the 8 wooden planks. So that's a lot of flitch required. Meaning probably cut down trees. I might want to buy the hard worker. No, I don't really care about passage of time. I mean, I am immortal, right? So, like, time passes, big deal. I might want the whetstone, though, because I'm probably going to break my axe very soon. You guys want me to get something in anatomy and alchemy, so let's see. Embalming liquids? Chuck. And that's all that I have. I wonder if there's anything I can buy anywhere else right now. Almost everything is bottlenecked by blue. Except for weapons and armor. That's the only thing not bottlenecked by blue. Oh, I guess steel tools not bottlenecked by blue either. But I would need steel first. Yeah, everything is bottlenecked by blue except for weapons and armor. Dog treat. Here, bud. How many places do I need? 10? Probably only need to cut down one more tree. It's just a lot of labor. Hey, Kithkin Lord. Thank you for the resub, man. I'll drink to that. Knowing that I get a full refund on removing stuff, another thing that I could do would be to just Jenga everything together better. But we'll see what this yard increase looks like as a result before I bother to do the Jenga. Because the Jenga still requires labor of me breaking things down and moving it around. So it's not free. Exactly. It doesn't cost resources, but it certainly costs energy and time. Do I need both anvils? I don't know. Oh, but look at that. That's a lot more space. What's funny is I don't even have the technology to cut down those trees. Damn you! But yeah, that's a lot more space. So, next up is the circular saw. So that would be complex iron parts, wood planks, and nails. Deconstruction only 50% back? Okay. I'll try to do it at a minimum then. I think you're right. I think I deconstructed something and I was like, oh, I didn't get everything back when I did the... whatever it was, I don't know. So it was 10 complex iron parts? I should probably check first. Yes. So it's one thing of nails. Parts. Which really means it's sleepy time. Honestly, given that one of my big bottlenecks is faith, cooking is really not in my advantage. Passing time as fast as I can to the next faith day or prayer day or Sunday or whatever you want to call it seems to be like my best bet. Maybe there's something I don't understand about the game where it's in my disadvantage, but that's just poor game design if that's the case. Alright, so that is the metal that I need for it. Correct. So then it's just flitch for planks So almost done. Could have done without the rain, though. Eight. Nothing is timed, just a lot of wasted time. I don't care about wasted time. If I was trying to min-max this game, I'd use the wiki. And if I was trying to use the wiki, then the entire story would be revealed to me and there'd be no point in playing, right? Story games like this, in my opinion, you know, if you just min-max everything and race to the end, you have less game to play, right? You're just giving yourself less experience racing like that. That's why I don't bother. Well, I got myself the circular saw. Because it doesn't rotate, I can't put it anywhere but somewhere novel. So I'll put it here. I can also do the iron ore stockpile. It takes so much yard space, and I can put iron ore in a nice box that I don't see the point of that. Cool. So here's wooden beams. It takes a log and some complex iron parts. So I'll get some more complex iron parts. Man, what a ridiculous amount of tech. Oh, that's 3 beams. Okay. I forgot. I think it was 4 beams to do the thing. Oh, but that was a lot of red. So if I want to get rid of this... Oh, it's just 1 beam. Okay, so wedges and 1 more simple iron part. Nice. So what should my next goal be? I'll leave it up to you. Because that blocker was really my quest. That was what I was trying to do. So I'm about to get that cleared. Meaning that what I do next will be up to you. So I've got the wedges and the iron parts, but I probably don't have the energy. Build repair would likely... Well, I'd leave you... I'd give you guys the options for what to do. The other thing that I haven't done is plant the other seeds. I have 2 plots of beets, but I don't have the carrots or the cabbage. I might from the 1 plot of well, we'll see. But I know that I still haven't done that merchant quest, which was voted on. But that was an auxiliary one to the primary one. The primary one would be to clear the blocker. At least that was my interpretation, and that's what I pulled for. This blocker was the big one. And we're about to do it. Alright, so you guys voted for build repair. Given the amount of time that I have left this stream, I'm just gonna clear another blocker. So, clear blockers. Well, that feels good. So 20 wedges and more simple iron parts. I would like to connect all of the basement together. The morgue, the church, the home. That would feel like an accomplishment. Kind of reminds me of Minecraft, in that in Minecraft you move 10 times faster in the Nether, or 8. I forget. I haven't played Minecraft in like a decade. And it feels like the house and the church basement and the morgue are more closely connected to one another underground than they are overground. Like somehow this basement network is like the 8x movement of the Nether. No! One swing away! Yeah, it's faster to move underground. I know, right? It doesn't make that much sense, but I accept it as a nice thing to be able to do. Hey, Snake. I meant to ask you about some restoration stuff, but you're busy. So, never mind. You know, he gives bald men a bad name. I feel prejudiced or oppressed or something. Because, you know, like, the only bald dude in this is like some seedy underground jerk who, yeah. All right, so we are all connected. The catacombs are complete-tacombs. Yeah, I went there. You can't stop me. Are there any other blockers down here? Let me quick check. I don't think there was any blockers here. I mean, obviously I don't have the resurrection table or anything like that. I don't have the skulls and blah blah blah. But I think all the blockers that were around here got cleared. Man, if only I had tomatoes and someone to slap into that pillory. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything for me to clear down here. I'll check the other way. It was a hatch that was blocked. And my guess is, again, don't confirm it, I would need relationship with Roderick up to 30 to unlock the hatch that goes to the dead horse. That would be my guess. Because I'm going to guess that the teleport stone was introduced in a later update, and originally you had to travel using the underground passageways, and then they added the teleport stone because players wanted it. But the original way was to get your relationship up with Herodric and like use the tunnels to get there, or maybe this room or something like that. Yeah, that's why, again, complete wild guess here. I just want to preface. But that's why there's two methods of fast travel. There's the underground fast travel and the teleport stone fast travel. And I think the underground came first, and then the teleport stone came second from demand. Because it seems it otherwise would be really weird if that wasn't the case, I guess. Well, I want a pumpkin soup, so I can sleep awesome next time I go to sleep. So yeah, I think I am just about out of time for the stream, so let me go to home sweet home. I'm gonna burn off some extra energy before I go to sleep. Feels weird going, well, you know, I'm tired. Oh, that's interesting. I can just make a bucket out of nothing? That's amazing. I willed a bucket into existence. I love it. But yeah, friends, this is where I'm going to leave off for the stream. Thank you for tuning in to Graveyard Keeper, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 10th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind that this series is a no spoilers, no backseating series. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, it also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you in next episode or upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Graveyard Keepers,